Nearly a week after two young men drowned at a Calgary lake, their fathers are speaking out and they're calling for change. They want to see mandated lifeguards and other protections at lakes to prevent similar tragedies in the future. It comes as the fire chief answers questions about the pause of the department's dive team. Jordan Canigan reports.
A pair of drowning deaths in Calgary last week are prompting calls for better rules at Calgary's lakes.
I think there's an opportunity for us to improve the way our beaches are operated so that there won't be another story in the near future or even later that we lost someone.
Last Wednesday, Yagazi Ike Peters and Kaylin Escalante died while swimming at Mahogany Lake. They were both 20. What exactly happened is unclear, even to their families. But the fathers of the childhood friends are calling on private lakes and the city to have more protections for anyone on the water.
Maybe they could do something at Mahogany Lake. Maybe they could have like a lifeguard station or with a boat, you know? It's such a big lake.
Yagazi's father has now started a petition calling for mandatory lifeguards at private lakes in the city, or he at least wants to see better equipment available for when people go under and need saving.
Improvements are really needed. Otherwise, we may continue to have this kind of incidents where we lose lives for very simple changes that we can make.
All three of the fire department's aquatic rescue teams responded, but the bodies of the men were recovered by volunteer divers. The fire department's dive program is on pause.
Some of our equipment was out of date, or we were struggling to keep up with the training for the size of the team. So we've done a bit of a review.
A review that will see the dive program back for next year. But the grieving fathers are urging any improvements so no other parents have to deal with something similar.
This is the worst kind of pain that you can ever experience.
And Jordan joins us from Mahogany with more. So Jordan, what does the city say about this call for action?
Well, Tara, the mayor isn't ruling it out, but she says that it is complicated. Lakes such as Mahogany behind me are private, so they're only open to members and their guests, and they are free to implement any type of rules and procedures that they wish. But Mayor Gondek telling me today that after a tragedy like this, they will review things to determine what steps the city might be able to make things safer moving forward. Tara?
Okay, Jordan, thank you.